Shalom, shalom. Mash 1 if you can hear me. Master 1 if you can hear me. Shalom, shalom. Master 1 if you can hear me. Master 1 if you can hear me. Shalom. We're the Israelite School of Universal Practical Knowledge. Start out of 1 West, 125th Street, all of New York, under Commander General YAHANNA. We teach that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians are the 12 lost tribes according to the Bible. We aren't affiliated with anyone, not your Christian organization, your Muslim mosque, nor your other fake Israelite camps. We are the home of the truth. 1 West. You know what I mean? We wouldn't even understand or know who we were if it wasn't for Commander General YAHANNA under I.S.U.P.K. We would have still been sitting out here thinking we're from Zimbabwe or Kenya or Ethiopia or Egypt, like the rest of you, a lot of you Negroes like to think you are. We would have really thought that we're from these other countries. And me saying that is the fact that we're so ignorant at the fact that we're so colorism. We stuck on color. You know, it's like we're just stuck on color. Because they don't, and you know, a lot of black people don't understand that it was black people in China. Right. It was black people in the Roman Empire going to war. I mean, Ishmael, the Arabs looked at black just like us. Came out of the same, you know what I'm saying, the same seed as Shem. It's all of us. But again, today my law class is about the Lord hates, you know what I'm saying, unlawful, and it is more things, but this is how I had to minimize it for time's sake. The Lord hates unlawful sex. He hates interracial marriage. He hates false prophets. And the reason why I categorize it like that is, for example, this whole Lil Durk and Ari situation. Irie, I don't know what that sister name is, if she's a sister. Everybody bashing Durk, talking about he's so wrong, this and that, and he lied. Okay, whatever. He lied. Yeah, he should have manned up and not be a coward. Because that's why a lot of sisters out here really ain't trying to deal with a real man, deal with a real nigga, because they waiting to be lied to. Everything that come out of man's mouth on the first day when they see you at a mall or at Walmart or over Facebook, they consider it a lie already because of cowards. Because of coward actions. Let me say that. But meanwhile, there's a lot of sisters out here who I haven't seen just yet, but they're going to sit here and make it seem as if Ari should go do whatever she want to do. Right. After Lil Durk did what he did, Ari should go out here and do whatever she should live her best life. She should do whatever she want to do. But if you didn't know, that is unlawful unto the Lord. That is a sin, and that sin that you transgress is called adultery. Right. That woman laid down and gave the most precious thing that she possessed. She possessed unto that little dirt dude, unto that brother. And meanwhile, she gonna run off because he had a little fling or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna let you know, a lot of the women out here, and I'm getting to the men in a minute. A lot of women out here think just because a guy do something, she could do the same thing and balance it out. But since we're not equal, we are not equal. You know what I mean? I can't give birth, you could give birth. You know what I mean? I go out here and get shot down like a damn dog in the street. Yeah, do mine, you can, but the percentage is so much more lower to where you getting gunned down in the street. I can't sell my rod on the corner and make a living, go on an OnlyFans. But sis, you can sell your body on the corner, online, anything, anywhere, any place, to anybody, any country across seas. You can do that. We're not equal. And then as far as a man, when it comes to adultery, if you find any figment of lust in your blood to where you want to lay with a woman that got done laying with a man, or lay with a woman that does premiums, or lay with a woman who is a prostitute, or she's an adult film, anything, you're an adulterer too. You're an adulterer too, man. Because sex is marriage. Sex is marriage. The same way you feel as if you could just have sex with this woman and throw her away, you're adultery. Adultery. And this shorty, she had the audacity to say, you know what I'm saying, just reading around and listening and whatever. She had the audacity to say that next time and I'm not talking about Ari, next time she lay down with a man, it's going to be like that. So I'm wondering, like, what does she mean? She said, and if it ain't like that, oh, he got to get the hell out. So you mean to tell me you're going to minimize the value of that man down to sex, and if it ain't what you want, throw him away? The Lord might just curse you for the one you fall in love with and you catch AIDS like that. What's that movie, Temptation?
Right.
You might catch AIDS with the one that you actually fall in love with because of that mindset. That's a disgusting mindset. Men and women feel as if you got to test drive somebody to make a living or commit to them. That's the purpose of courting. And there's a brother in South Carolina, I ain't gonna say too much, but there's a brother in South Carolina that said something so heavy. Instead of going out here committing matter of fact, the brother Ratazak, Trooper Ratazak, he said instead of women and men going out here committing adultery, why don't you train your partner up to your likings, right, to what pleases you, to what help you copes with you, what you love. But going back to this area, interracial marriage, the Lord's against that too. What has loving a Becky done for us? What has loving a Sue Young done for us? Or Kim? What has loving one of them done for us? Well, we think we just uppity and we about it? No. And my last one, false prophet. And false prophet is the reason why we do all and everything I just named. Pull that Hosea 4 and 6. One of my favorite precepts, man. That's one of my favorite, like my top 5 right there. Because you could say it all day. You could break it down to science. You could break it down to salt. You could be disrespectful with it. You could be respectful with it. You could be just... That precept is for the ignorant, the wise, and the smart. Go ahead. It's like it's for everybody. But that precept, ignorant, wise, and the smart can't run from that precept. Go ahead.
This is Hosea, chapter 4, verse 6. Mm-hmm. My people are... Salah.
Go ahead. You got to take your time.
Are destroyed for a lack of knowledge.
The Lord's people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge. And lack of knowledge, we're destroyed. And for example, if you got a test coming up, what's today, Wednesday? I got a test coming up Wednesday. But I just feel like I'm going to be able to wing my test, or I'm going to copy off of this brother test that's sitting in front of me, not knowing this brother has a family gathering to go to. I lack knowledge because I should have been smart Monday and Tuesday and today to study for that test. And if I don't want to study for that test and I go up there on Friday and fail the test, you know what I'm saying? I fail because I got lack of knowledge.
Right.
Go ahead. No, take your time, man.
Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee.
So just because I reject them same notes, I reject all them notes that I took last week, and I'm supposed to study it all this week. Just because I reject all them notes last week, you know what I'm saying? When I fail that test, I mean, what do I expect the teacher to do? Pass me? Pass me? That's not that teacher's fault. That's my fault. Now, put in the instance of us, we are destroyed from lack of knowledge because we know everything. Just like we seen this brother literally just walk past with Esau, discussing Esau, Edomite. That brother destroyed from lack of knowledge. Right. It's plenty areas destroyed lack of knowledge. The best thing she could do, since they faked the phone this long out about this whole dirt and your Dirky or whatever you want to call them and Airy, the whole time they've been going on about get you a dirt this and that, boom boom, and come to find out he doing some other thing just like every other male that they say they was doing good by. Right. If she was smart, she would have still held it down there because she understood it was true. Keep that same energy when everybody was piping y'all up, and the same energy when you was feeling good. Keep all that same energy. Be the best woman you can be, and Dirk, you be the best man you can be. Because just because you got a side piece or a mistress, come on, both of them your wives now. Now you got to man up and don't show them coward-like action that you showing currently. Right. Go ahead.
Thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God.
So you forgotten the law of the Lord. People destroy lack of knowledge. You know what I'm saying? The Lord's going to, you know what I'm saying? After that lack of knowledge, I don't want to mess it up because we in class.
Mm-hmm. I will also reject thee, and thou shalt be no priest to me, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God. I will also forget thy children.
So you rejecting the information of the Lord. Now you can't be a priest. Now you forgetting about it, so the Lord gonna forget about you. How is he wrong? How is he wrong? If that brother Charles in here right now, he'll be cutting up on y'all. Right. Cutting up right now. And now he'll say, quote unquote, the Lord laughing at you. You're being a damn dummy, quote unquote. Right. That was exactly what Charles would say. The Lord is laughing at you. You want to reject knowledge, you're gonna be laughed at. You're gonna be a laughing stock. What's that? Matter of fact, hold that. We prepare for that Lord hates sinners. You ain't gotta pull it just yet though. All right, so we're gonna go to unlawful sex. You know, let's go to Leviticus 20 and 10. Because unlawful sex, I was in a battle, what is earlier this week? No, probably about Friday last week. I had like 4 or 5 people battle me on 4 or 5 different platforms. Well, not platforms, posts. And I made a post saying sex is marriage. And this woman had the audacity to say, no, it's not. You know, sex is, hold on, let me make sure I get it right because I don't want to mess it up. Right. This woman said the paperwork is what make y'all married. Sex is what basically solidifies, what's completed. Now let's cut to the damn chase. What is the purpose of Americanized weddings? You walk down, you pay all this money to get married for a damn marriage license. Right. You pay for all this when it comes to walking through the aisle. But at the end of the day, what is the purpose of the honeymoon? Why does the bride and groom have to leave early before everybody? What is the purpose of the honeymoon? The honeymoon is to get it in and have goddamn fun. All right. And let me tell you another thing, just to cut you up. If sex isn't marriage, Salaki, then why in the hell does the Christian church say if a woman's not a virgin, she can't wear white? She at least has to wear off-white or beige. So if sex isn't marriage, why can't you wear white? Why can't you wear the same, you know what I'm saying, the same custom that everybody else that get married wearing all white? But now, since you already had sex before, you got to wear off-white. What I mean, can you see it? Do you see how the Christian church and everybody else out here contradict themselves? Come on. But the bridegroom, they never said the bridegroom can't wear black or burgundy or red or white or pink. They never said it, but they said the woman. You have to wear off-white. You should wear off-white. Especially if you got goddamn babies sitting in the damn pews. Right. Come on. That sex is marriage. Whether you like it or not. However the case may be. And for a lot of you fellas out here too, I'm gonna make it, there ain't even no gray shaded area. For a lot of you guys that know sex is marriage, you're not ready. You're not ready and you have a certain lust and you got a demon on it to where you think, oh, sex is marriage, so I can have sex with this, that. Now I got 10 wives and they got to stay with me. No, you're going to lose all 10 of them because you think your rod is the power stick. Right. That's what's supposed to keep them around. But if you're an unlawful brother and you're a sinner, they're going to leave. They're not right for leaving, but they're going to leave because that's just in nature. The scriptures say, a wicked man is given a wicked woman. Unrighteous man is given an unrighteous woman. That's for a reason. Go ahead with that precept.
Salaki, so you said 6 and
Leviticus 20 and 10.
20 and 10. Salaki.
Mm-hmm.
All right. This is Leviticus, chapter 20, verse 10.
Mm-hmm.
And the man that cometh, Salaki, the man that cometh adultery with another man's wife, even
read that from the top. No, you good, because I want them to hear that.
Salaki. And the man that cometh adultery with another man's wife, even he that cometh adultery with his neighbor's wife, the adulterer and the adulteress shall surely be put to death. See,
now back in our time, when we was in our land, it clearly tell you if a man that is an adulterer and a woman that's an adulteress, if they was to sleep together and she's married, they both should be put to death.
Right.
They both should be stoned to all hell or hung from the highest tree, however the Lord set it up. You know what I mean? Cut from the inside out and put fire ants in it. However the Lord gonna do it.
Right.
You should be put to death. Death could be anything. I mean, choke them out till they dead. However the Lord want to do it. But back in our time, that's exactly how it went down. And that's how you set examples. Don't nobody want to sin no more. Don't nobody want to sit here and sleep with no whore no more when she take it. Don't nobody want to do that no more. Because they know the consequences. You know what I'm saying? The wages of sin is death.
Right.
And that's one of them. Go ahead. That's it, know that?
Sorry, that's it.
Okay. So the wages of sin is death. So of course, if you're out here and you're being an adulterer, you know what I'm saying, and having unlawful sex, or adulteress and having unlawful sex, expect it. The wages of sin is death. And in the price you gotta pay when it comes to doing that is monkeypox, it's COVID, it's syphilis, AIDS and HIV, CDVs, assault and batteries, murder, things like that, rape and molestation.
Right.
Those are the things. A wages of sin is death until death. So if that's what you want to do, expect there is a chance you can die or live a long, slow death.
Right.
Expect all that. Don't just think it's one of those, this is casual. I'm having, sex is casual till you wake up in the morning and your rod falling the hell off.
Right.
Your rod don't effing work. Your box burning and dripping all through hell. All that fun you had last night, popping pills and E-pills and perk. Yeah. Now you popping vitamins. You gotta pop vitamins till you 65, 70, 30, 25. Popping all them vitamins, looking like magic. But that's the wages of sin and death. That's what comes with unlawful sex.
All right.
Your men that putting your rods in these other men, and sisters that's laying up with other women. Hey, the Lord got something for you. He gave y'all just a little scare when it came to this monkeypox.
Right.
A little scare. I mean, it's still out here. I know it is. It ain't happening enough. It's out here. But something else coming. Something else is coming. Coming for you, all you abominable people. You're filthy. And if you don't want to understand what unlawful sex is, then so be it. Go ahead and get that Galatians for me. Galatians 5 and 19. Mm-hmm. See, it has to come to a point to where I can't say for all brothers, but I know a select few brothers because I was one of them in the world. I never seen interest or found interest in being in the world of trying to take a woman from her man, or sleep with a woman to get at her man, or sleep with a woman while the man ain't around. I never been that type of dude.
Right.
You know what I mean? That's just really disgusting. That's coward-like. That's really coward-like. Because instead of telling her to go work it out with her husband, or you say, hey, bro, go work it out with your wife, you want to be the one to get your rocks off, and you wonder why all the hell you got 8 kids, and these baby mamas hate you. You got 8 kids, and you in and out of jail because you can't meet child support. You know why? Because you want to be an adulterer, man. For all you sisters that got best friend guy friends out here, let me tell you, your best friend guy friend that's beside you, he is a potential adulteress. 9 times out of 10, 95% of the 95% of the chance or time, Salaki, 95% of the time, that guy that's your best friend, quote unquote, my bestie, my homeboy, this and that, he's just waiting on the opportunity to be able to stick his goddamn rod in you.
Right.
I'm telling you. Something go wrong right now, or you could just play like on YouTube and be like, hey, this is what's going on. Hey, you want to come over and I'm feeling this way? He's going to say yes. He's going to say yes. So I'm letting you know he's a potential. That's why my real, hey, my real, no. You want a best friend? I'm your best friend.
Right.
You want daddy? I'm your daddy. I'm your brother. I'm your co-worker. I'm your lover. You know what I mean? I'm whatever the hell in your imagination I gotta be. But as far as a friend or a best friend, the hell are you talking about? And brothers really need to press on that. Because if you don't press on it, unlawful sex is in the air. And it could potentially come back to you. And if your wife goes sleep around on that man, you're an adulteress. And for the guys who are actually weak, knowing their wife sleeping around, you are weak and you need to get strong brotherhood and strong counsel under the tutelage of Commander General YAHANNA. And it's important. It's very important. Because you need to start vexing sisters out here when they say they got best friends. Who are your best friends? Oh, well, da-da-da. Is she a whore? Excuse me. Oh, you got best friends. Oh, his name Brandon? Brandon? My name Brandon, goddammit. Sisters got to understand that brother's a potential adulteress, waiting for the opportunity to get off on you. Whether drunk, sober, hard times, good times. High school, 10 years, whatever. If he got a chance to get off on it, he's going to do it. He's going to listen to all the crap that your old man putting you through for the last 6, 7, 8, 10 months. So like 6, 7, 8, 10 months. And the first time you feel as if you're weak and low, and he got a chance and he make you feel good, y'all are going to commit adultery. And I'm going to tell you. Right. Believe it or not. I pray you understand. Go ahead.
I like it, sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
It was this sister I was talking to. She told me that, cause she had a guy, his friend. Mm-hmm. I was like, shit, he gotta go. And she was like, nah, he been here before me. So, I was like, what? She was like, she was basically telling me that he got to stay, because he been there longer, and I gotta go. If I feel as if he can't have a best friend,
and the ignorance behind that. The strong ignorance behind that is us niggas put a time stamp on something.
Right.
Like I believe the brother Zion, and I'm using for example, the brother Zion in North Carolina. He did 19 years in the military. And in his 20, he could have retired. But what he did, when he found out who he was and he was getting into the school, he didn't even do that last year. He didn't compromise that. Now, when sisters talking about, oh, somebody got to go, that's for the simple fact that something already was going on or something already happened.
Right.
They ain't going to let that guy go for whatever. He might be the one to throw some rod a little bit. But for the most part, that might not be the milestone. He might be doing something else, but he's still able to get off on it when he wants to. And if you're really willing to compromise a friendship over what really matters, a friendship ain't making babies. A marriage and a relationship is what making babies. If he could stay, 9 times 10, he gonna go get married, and now she gonna be looking like a dummy, 40 years old, and looking for a husband now.
Right.
You think that man is really gonna give up his wife? A man in the world will give up that whore or that friend or distance himself from her to be with that woman he really want to be with. And trust me, if the shoe on the other foot and he want to be, it's going to happen. Go ahead with that Galatians, because I don't think the brothers and sisters out here hearing. Hold on, Salaki, and that was a heavy point that brother brought out too. If a sister talking about, first, if you didn't put your rod in her, that's first thing. If you didn't put your rod in her and she talking like that, like a combative BI, then run far the hell away from her.
Right.
Get as far back as you can and save your time and save your life and your soul.
Right.
Because you don't want to live like you dead. Go ahead.
All right, this is Galatians 5:19.
Mm-hmm.
Now, Salaki. Now, the works of the flesh are manifest, which are the adultery, fornication, uncleanliness, Salaki, and lusciousness.
Hey, Salaki, if you could let me skim through verse 18 real quick. Let me just hear it, because I think you already got what I need though.
This is verse 18. But if ye be led of the Spirit, ye are not under the law. Now, verse 19. Now the works of the flesh are manifest, which are the adultery and the fornication and the uncleanness.
Now we're coming to where I was going to that battle on Facebook saying, oh, that's fornication. Right. If you ain't married, you're fornicating. And for a lot of you people that think you're Bible scholars, you should really invest in or look into the lexicon, the Hebrew and Greek lexicon. Because getting online, just stop taking the cultural aspect out of the Bible. The Bible is for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians. Stop taking the cultural aspect out of it and putting Americanized or these African whatever stance on it and think you understand. Because the same words we say over here does not mean the same over here. In translation back, it doesn't even make sense over on our side. Right. So when it comes to adultery is a man sleeping with another man's wife. That's what it. Or a woman sleeping around with a man that's not her husband. Now fornication is when it comes to the whole LGBT community, man on man, woman on woman, bestiality. Give me some more. Oh my gosh, they all are. I'm gonna give you some time. Don't put that in the chat, y'all. Yeah, so bestiality, homosexuality, lesbianism. I mean, whatever else that is not, you know what I'm saying? That's well equate with a man and his wife and a woman and her husband. That's fornication. You know what I mean? It ain't got nothing to do with a sheet of paper and a wedding ring. Because I ask sisters all the time, does your box, do you value yourself to a sheet of paper and a wedding ring? Oh, it doesn't matter no, that's not what I'm saying. Shut the hell up and listen. Because obviously you dealing with a coward man. If you feel as if a sheet of paper, this right here, and a damn ring is worth your life, worth a man putting his life on the line, worth a man spending 60 years with you, worth a man putting his rod in you, having babies with you. If you think your life amounts down to a sheet of paper and wedding ring, sis, you are lost. You're nothing but a whore. Because again, America is going to pay for you and him. Y'all going to pay for that marriage license and that wedding ring you want off of your husband. You know what I mean? You want to make sure you get this wedding ring, and if he do anything else, then you could get paid. That is a whore mindset for the brothers too. For the brothers too. Don't be a simp, man. Don't be a simp. And like Captain Natsa always said, sex is marriage, and paperwork and wedding ring don't mean nothing, but it's the spirit behind it. And what the spirit is, take pride in yourself or who you lay down with. Make a very wise choice. Because if you lay down with that person, understand you gotta die with that person. Right. Or whoever goes first. You have to lay down and die with that person. So it is the spirit behind it. It has nothing to do with sex, or you know what I'm saying, just want to have illicit sex or do whatever you want to do. Is the spirit of being wise. That's the purpose, and that's why it's our protocol in the I.S.U.P.K. to have a 6 months courting and get it approved by the higher of the men above me. It's very important. Is the spirit behind it, and that shows sisters that feel like that ain't sex is marriage. Look at their spirit. Right. They run through 40, 50 goddamn men, 2,000 goddamn men, and say they want to lay the hell down with somebody and think you knowing something. No. And for all you brothers saying, oh, I want a woman who know how to do this and throw it this and that. No, you don't. You want a woman who ain't never done nothing. Right. Who ain't mastered how to give fellatio or throw her behind on you. You want a woman that you at least got to teach and train her up for you. How you gonna say you want a woman that know how to do this and do that when your feelings ain't the same as this damn nigga over here? Right. Y'all don't get off the same way talking about you want a woman who know how to. That is a weak and a wicked and a disgusting mindset that America put on me. Right. The Christian pastors allow that. America pushed that all through the music genres, all through these books that sisters read in high school. Brother saying, I want a woman who know what she doing, this and that. No, you don't. Because if she know what she doing, she take the same taxes over here to please this man to bring him home to your behind.
Right.
That ain't what you want. You should be wanting to build that woman and train that woman up, vice versa, for yourself, sis. For yourself, brother. If you want to be pleased by that person, tell them, hey, do it this way or that way. This way, that way, bam, bam, bam. Don't bring none of that nasty crap home. The hell you want? How can you look a porn star in her face while she handling her business with you or a stripper?
Right.
And then you think you in love. Nigga, you ain't in love. You just feel good. Go ahead. Disgusting.
I think that's it on that, sir.
All right. Go to Tobit 4 and 12. Bible shot.
You said 4
and 12. Tobit 4 and 12.
This is Tobit.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 4, Salaki. Chapter 4, verse 12. Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father, and take not a strange. Salaki, sir.
So beware of whoredom. Beware of a woman that walk around with fishnets on in a bikini under like you go downtown Greenville right now, and how disgusting it is the fact that the same way I'm wearing this shirt, sisters will walk around with a shirt that's see-through like this shirt and just tape over their nipples. Sisters will walk around with fishnet or see-through little thin lingerie leggings on with a thong on.
Right.
Beware of whoredom. Beware of them women. Regardless what they say, oh, we out here, we dress like this for us. No, you don't. You dress like that for attention. You want to still see if you stellar, like you got your groove back. That ain't for you.
Right.
That ain't for your home girl. If it was for you, you'll go home and take a bubble bath, turn some low music on, drink some wine, and prance and dance around your household, feeling comfortable the way you should be.
Right.
The hell does somebody need to see? If you doing that for you, why you got to come out the house to get eyes and oohs and you know what I'm saying, googly eyes?
Right.
If that's for you. You doing it for your homegirl? You doing it for attention. You doing it for confirmation. And you expect men to show you respect. And brothers, when you go behind women like that, and you do that, you are doing exactly what she want. That's why you say, bees ain't itch, but hoes and tricks. That's why you say that. Because of the fact that the same women that you thumb up on Facebook, put the little heart eyes when they got their behind out twerking and jerking, they doing all of that. That's why your wife and the woman you dealing with right now, you can't control her. And she talk down on you and she say what you gonna do and what she ain't gonna do. That's why. Because you engage and you like that. You like that when you look at a woman, the first thing you see is they behind. And you undress them. That's why the scripture say beware of whoredom. Go ahead.
And chiefly take a wife of thy father's. Salaki. I'm just gonna read the whole thing.
Yeah, you got out. Take some.
Beware of all whoredom, my son, and chiefly take a wife of the seed of thy father, and take not a strange woman.
So take the wife of thy father. You know, Isaac, Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's 12 tribes. You got Judah, Benjamin, Levi, Simeon, Zebulun, Ephraim, Manasseh, Gad, Reuben, Naphtali, Asher, and Salakia, Issachar, Salakia, Mexican. But you got a bunch of black, Hispanic, and native Indians. And they say, the scripture say, chiefly take from one of these tribes. You got all, if you Hispanic and your dad's Spanish of any sort, you got all those Spanish people. You know what I'm saying? Then you got all these native Indians all the way across the board. Then you got all these Judites. The scripture say, take one of them that's of your father. One of them. Don't go out here and get you a Karen or a Sue.
Right.
Or I don't know, Tim's. The one that be singing her. Don't go out there and get one of those. Well, what are they going to do for you? Nothing. But have you transgressed the law, and you're going to start to sin and live like a damn heathen. You're going to live like the Gentile, like the scriptures say. That's who you're not going to live like a Jew or Israelite. You're going to live like a Gentile. Go ahead.
And take not a strange woman to wife,
Strange woman is a woman who's not black, Hispanic, or Native Indian. That's not 12 lost tribes. A strange woman, like I said, is a European, a Caucasian, a Japanese, a Chinese, a Samoan, a Alaskan, damn African, whatever. You know what I mean? All of those. I mean, it's more, but that's, you don't take those people. Those are strange women. Those are aliens. Those are heathens. Those are not your neighbors, like the Bible say. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people like to say the Bible says. Those are not your neighbors. Go ahead.
Which is not of thy father's tribe.
Mm-hmm.
For we are Salaki. For we are the children of the prophet.
We are the children of the prophets. We are the children of the prophet. And a lot of y'all don't, they think listen to a prophet is somebody going to read a damn card reading.
Right.
So they think somebody that's a prophet is doing card readings, right, or reading rocks, or looking up at the damn sun or the dirt. That's what y'all think a prophet is. I mean, that's a whole nother topic. That's right, for 2 weeks from now. Right. Go ahead. Anything in the chat?
Kind of, sir. Look, come on. He was commenting on, I think on the comment I made about that sister wanting that best friend over.
Ken.
He said that sounds like something. I had a woman girl had a best friend, but she kept hitting me up, and I told her I didn't feel comfortable about talking to me while she in a relationship. And she said that she told her friend she got a deal with me being her friend. I wasn't cool with. And then he said, look, Humble said again, ninjas know what's going on with these women. Ninjas can tell you just looking for a woman if she right or not.
Right. And that brother, he is so correct, because and he was being so wise about it, because that brother could have been walking down the barrel of a gun if he continued to talk to that woman. Right. That brother right now, if he wanted to be weak, the Lord could have not had no mercy and gave him monkeypox, or had him a woman that put him on child support. But by him making a conscious choice, and he's seeing like, nah, that's not right, that I ain't going for it. Him being a man, saying I'm not going for that. That brother saved his life. And probably another brother behind it. That is wisdom, that is strength. Not falling victim. That's why the scriptures say, give not thyself over, you know what I'm saying, unto a woman. Hey, look that precept up, huh? Give not thy strength unto a woman. And that's smart, because a lot of brothers would have compromised and felt as if you can compete with a homosexual man or whatever that guy is. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call him homosexual, but whatever he is. And a lot of brothers think they could compete. But meanwhile, you can't compete. Once she feel as if she giving you ultimatums on behalf of my friend and this and that, the game is about over with. Her feelings really ain't there. She really ain't feeling you like that. And again, a lot of brothers would have went out here and just, oh yeah, you right. Okay, I understand this and that. And guess what? In the trade-off, he wouldn't have had no homegirls. He would have had no homegirl. Let me know when you got out. Getting out that straight onto a woman. Go ahead. See, that brother made a wise choice right there. And sisters need to look at brothers and appreciate brothers like that, who say, I ain't going to do this because I want it to be about me. Because women out here really wanted, and I'm not saying all, but there's women out here that want to be about them. That man made, that's a standard. Men can have standards too. And he exercised it, and that was very good that brother did that. Go ahead.
This is Proverbs 31:3.
Mm-hmm.
Give not thy strength unto a woman.
Give not your strength unto a woman. That means don't go out here and sell drugs. You know what I'm saying? To please her. Do not go out here and be unwise and think you're going to beat the world and she's at fault. Do not sit here and sit and justify and say it's okay to be with her when she clearly told you, I'm not giving up my homegirl. I'm my homeboy. And I believe in when it comes to something in South Carolina, because me and the brother just talked, like, that's a different world down there. You think Spartanburg, Greenville, Greenwood? No, Sumter is different.
Right.
Sumter is different. There is no cares that is given. That's it on it?
Live, sir. This morning.
All right.
Know thy ways
Mm-hmm.
to that which destroy your kings.
Don't compromise none of that, because that destroyed kings. Look at King Solomon. Now, I mean, there's a few brothers. Just for the most part, everybody know King Solomon. Look at what happened. Matter of fact, now modern day, Tiger Woods. Look at Dirk. Dirk and his new lady. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, who else? R. Kelly giving his strength all to them women. Literal. Literally. O.J. Tyson. I mean, how many niggas you know gave their strength to a woman? Will Smith.
Right.
Gave all his strength to a woman. Now look at him. Three guy, whatever his name is. He locked up for a whole lot of stuff. Look at him now. Come on. That's it?
Sir, that's it on that.
All right, yeah. Go ahead. Romans 7-3.
Sorry.
Go ahead.
This is Romans.
Mm-hmm.
Chapter 7, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man.
So if her husband is living and she go out here and marry another man, meaning sex is marriage. Get the Zonovan for me real quick, and just look up marriage. Yeah, that's the only thing, man. You know what I mean? Hey, y'all brothers y'all brothers should get that man a hand clap, man. That brother been putting in work, working hard and everything like that. That brother 9 yard, man. Been getting it in. He be here in class every day, reading, willing to do whatever he gotta do for the school, for the Lord, for a brother, man. And that's what it takes to build up a kingdom when it comes to the school, man. Like, you can't be selfish coming into the school. Right. Selfishness is not gonna do anything, and that's a heavy point. I remember I was taking a shower too on the sidebar. I was taking a shower and I was just thinking. And I was thinking, like, I understand the concept of people saying, oh, I'm in my bag, or I'm doing me, or focus on yourself.
Right.
But that is exactly what Esau put in front of for you to separate and worry about yourself.
Right.
Because when you worry about yourself, you turn into one of them. And that means you're being selfish and you don't even want to help the same nigga or the same female that look just like you. That is another tactic when people say worry about yourself, this and that. I ain't helping nobody. That is a tactic to keep Israel down, Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, right, man and woman. That is the issue. That is a big issue in our community. Because I even know one generation back, they probably in their going in 50s, going in their 60s, about that 10, 15 year range, and they say worry about yourself, this and that, and worrying about ourselves. Look where we at now. It's to the point where sisters don't even worry about their kids.
Right.
Brothers don't even give a damn about they mama. They willing to sell drugs, and that's what the whole mindset come from. A worrying about yourself, worrying about. But meanwhile, look at them out there. We worrying about ourselves. We still staying in the crack houses, right, in the trap. They worrying about them, even though they say they worrying about themselves. They still coming up.
Right.
But go ahead out. Marriage.
The definition of marriage is a intimate personal union.
Intimate personal union. Everybody know what intimate mean. Intimate don't have to just mean sex. It could mean lighting candles, rubbing feet, bubble baths, or just something one-on-one, being in the kitchen cooking. Right. You know what I'm saying? Going to work out in the gym, jogging, or skydiving. That could be intimate to whoever. If it's with a man and a woman, that's just something personal. That's a personal union. Go ahead.
For which a man and a woman consent,
mm-hmm,
and consummated and continuously nourished by sexual intercourse.
So is the consent and nourished by sexual intercourse. That means you agreed to lay down, sis. And brother, you agreed to lay down, bro. That's what makes sex and marriage, not rape. For like a lot of them say, oh, with this whole abortion thing. See, that's how small the mind is.
Right.
They want to say, what about rape? What about this and that, this and that? Rape is not nobody agreeing on behalf of getting married.
Right.
If you know how to rap with a shorty and you know how to woo her, that is what's making y'all married. If you take a woman box, I mean, just think about it. If a man force himself on you, or you force yourself on that woman, do you really think y'all gonna spend your life together? No. Sex is a continually nourished by sexual intercourse. It's a personal union. All right, how you go back to the pre-sale? The water.
I in the ball. I'm gonna start over.
Mm-hmm.
So then, if while her husband liveth, she be married to another man, she shall be called an adultery.
If she marry another man, she shall be called an adultery. Now, I heard a story today. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna name drop, but this man did something that was foul, and he did 40 years in prison. 40 years behind what he done. But his wife, I can't say it because you never know. Everybody ain't the same. You know what I mean? But his wife waited 40 years and had him a place to stay and had him clothed and everything. For the 40 years he was going, he came back home like he was never gone. Now, for you sisters that always say, oh, well, if you got multiple wives, that means you got at least 10 wives.
Right.
But they don't never want to take the aspect of, okay, say if I got 10 wives. What if she sleep with somebody else? Do I still got 10 wives?
Right, you do.
No, I'm saying from the aspect of them, like, because say.
Oh.
Yeah.
I know what you're saying.
Say if I got, not even 10 wives, say if I got 5 wives and I'm still with one. They always say, they come to the they want to be conscious.
Right.
You know what I mean? They come to the whole point of, well, if you got 5, or if sex is married, what about the other 5 women you slept with? You still got 5 wives. If I told you I slept with them and I got 5 wives and they going, obviously they probably slept with somebody else and they not my wives no more. So how can 2 people be married, 2 men be married to 1 woman without it being considered adultery?
Right.
Stop being a dumbass.
I know what you were saying. So you said if you had 10 and she slept with another man, then you would have 9.
Right. So stop being a dumbass. Because that's what they want to make out of it. Like, oh, you can always come back. No, you can't. Right. The scriptures even say you don't take that woman back. I wish I could find that one too. I don't even got it written down. Dog, I ain't got it written down, but I'll definitely bring it out in soon to come classes. Right. Go ahead out.
Mm-hmm. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law.
Now, if her husband dies, she is free from the law. That means she's not married no more. Her mind still might be intact with him, but she's not married no more. She doesn't have to, in the words of you women, being tied down or locked down or held back. She ain't got to be that no more, because her husband is gone. Her husband dead. So she got the right to either marry another man. Hopefully she being wise, or she got the right to not even want to get married no more and just die in that peaceful mindset that her, you know what I'm saying, she lived the life with the man of her dreams.
Right.
Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. So that she is no adulteries, though she be married to another man.
Hold on, say it again.
No, I might have missed it. It's a lot. But if her husband be dead, she is free from that law, so that she is no adulteress, though she be married to another man.
See, now when he passes, she is free from the old law, you know what I'm saying, or the old, you know what I'm saying, the wedding or contract, whatever y'all want to say. She is free from it. She free from it. Now she can marry another man if she want. You know what I mean? She has that option. She doesn't have to. So don't find your way of forcing no sister or trying to talk no sister into marriage. I mean, if you talk her into it, 9 times out of 10 you wooed her the correct way, right. And she's a wise sister, but ain't no need. That's it.
Con, sir, that's it. Yeah, con.
Ecclesiasticus 9 and 9, if you could, Baba Bashar. See, and this is where it's gonna come to where brothers like to always say, and this is a heavy point, like the brother Nayar and Lakamawan brought up, and also myself, of having best friends. This precept right here is going to talk about sisters saying they got best friends,
Right.
because the Lord is against the whole guy best friend thing. If you need a best friend, go talk to your damn daddy.
Right.
Go talk to your brother or your husband. The hell you need a guy best friend that has no ties to you, right, other than sticking his rod in you, potentially doing in something, pushing something for the future, or just not doing nothing. Go ahead.
So like I said, if I may, her having a guy friend is not going to do nothing. All he is going to do is teach her how that man moves. Like,
right.
Teach her, like, you know, like a, who we used to have, like something like a guy code.
Right.
That's all he doing, trying to teach her codes that dudes live by.
And that's another heavy point, because yo, same way these girls got homeboys, and I'm putting the brothers on game, but I'm also trying to show sisters that is not lawful. The same way sisters got these best friends as guys. Think about the sellout, Steve Harvey.
Right.
Think like a act like a lady, think like a man.
Right.
It's the same thing. Think like a man and do what a man do, and not act like a lady, but act like a nigga.
Right.
That's why women out here with their box showing and they out selling weed.
Right.
But again, it all boils down to the oppressor, your Christian pastors, the weak behind men out here.
Right.
Because nobody want to actually say anything about anything. Brother, you are weak for doing that and handling these women this way. Sis, you're foolish. You're crazy for doing that.
I like it, sir.
Go ahead.
Come on, pull Matthew 19 and 9. You want me to hit that or just wait until you?
Yeah, let me hear it. And it comes to a point where brothers and sisters go and have to start taking accountability for themselves when it comes to the law class. Because adultery is adultery. A man sleeping with another woman. And for the brothers that out here sleeping with pregnant women, talking about, oh, it's tighter or it's wetter. You know what I mean? And that's some things I heard when I was in high school throughout the grapevine. And you doing all that because you could do whatever you want to do and don't have to worry about a pregnancy. That is a sin, and you're disgusting. Since you're filthy, just no more than what he is. Y'all in the same damn boat, man. Because you had the right and you had the time to go back and make it right with the man that impregnated you. Whether how wrong you done him or how wrong he done you, y'all had a chance. But you could not wait 9 months until you put another damn dingaling inside you.
Right.
Excuse me, a rod. Put another one of them inside you. Go ahead.
This is that precept about when you was talking about putting away your wife.
Mm-hmm.
This is a precept you pulled. This is Matthew 19 and 9.
Mm-hmm.
I say unto you, whosoever shall put away his wife, except
It's Christ, right?
Sir.
Christ talking.
Kind, sir. Expect it to be for fornication, and shall be married, and shall marry another, commit adultery.
Mm-hmm.
And whoso married her which is put away doeth commit adultery.
I mean, that's self-explanatory right there. Throughout the Lakamawan, that's a heavy brother right there. That trooper Lakamawan out of something South Carolina. That brother holding it down there, bro. They need you now. Hang in there, man. Hang in there tight. Your time gonna come shortly.
Right.
You know what I mean? All right, yeah. So hold on. Where was we before this? Ecclesiastes 9:9.
Concert, yeah. Concert.
All right. So this precept right here is gonna go into why men or why sisters shouldn't allow men to be their best friend when they have a man that they're sleeping with, and the man they're sleeping with is your husband. I don't care about the paperwork. I don't care about how you're labeling and saying husband is this and that. Your husband is the man that you lay down with, and he stuck anything in you. His fingers, put his mouth on you down there, put his rod in you down there, whatever.
Right.
That is your husband. That is your wife.
Right.
And this precept is going to break it down. The reason why you shouldn't have God friends, and you shouldn't allow that. Reason being because it's going to cause destruction. And the destruction may be on the sister, it may be on her husband, it may be on the other guy, or it might be on all three.
Right.
And when I say all three, the law might get involved. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 9:9.
Mm-hmm.
Sit not. Oh, it's like sit not at all with another man's wife.
Sit not with another man's wife, meaning sex is marriage. Sit not. What the hell you need to pull up to a bar or a coffee spot with her?
Right.
Or go to a seafood broil with her. Or go to the club and get a little dance. Sit not with another man's wife. Go ahead.
Nor sit with her in thine arms.
And nor sit with a dying arm like, come here, girl. Yeah, man. Come on, baby. Come on. I mean, I'm just chilling. I don't want nothing. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
And spend not thy money.
And don't spend your money. Don't buy no chocolates and flowers. Chocolates and flowers, like, I don't know what I just said. You know what I mean? Shoes and whatever she want, and lace fronts and edges and all that. Go ahead.
It's like, spend not thy money with her at the wine.
Mm-hmm.
Lest thine heart incline unto her.
So now after you do all of this stuff, you in the club like this. See, let me hold up. This is the reason why I respect Commander General YAHANNA and all the generals and every brother above me that showed me the way, just like it's my duty to show the rest of the brothers the way. Because it comes to a point to where we make it law. If you see a shorty you want to talk to, one of the first 2 to 3 questions you gonna ask her is, you married?
Right.
And if she say, no, I'm not married, you know what I'm saying? Oh, you are you sleeping around?
Right.
Are you effing somebody? Get straight to the point. Let it be the first. Hey, yeah, I am. All right, Shalom says, hey, good luck. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you pretty today, but all right, you know, have a good day. That's why I respect them. Because there's a lot of brothers out here who will go out the way to dog and bark and fight with a shorty saying your man can't let you have no friends. They'll do whatever they got to do instead of getting to the bud, like who you dealing with, who you laying with.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You married. Oh, you about to divorce. What happened? You ain't divorced yet? How much is a divorce? You know what I mean? Because, where was that precept? Go ahead, that ending piece right there. Destruction. Yeah, like right in that area. It was like, the wine. Start from the right after that.
Common concept.
Mm-hmm.
Least thine heart incline unto her.
Least your heart incline unto her. So after you buy all these chocolates, these bags, and everything of that matter, now you're starting to catch feelings for her. Or she catching feelings for you. Now it's to a point where you sneaking and geeking. You tiptoeing through her house with her old man at work on third shift.
Right.
You know what I mean? Now it's to the point to where, sis, you got caught over there at Hibachi's grill and way in the corner over there. That was his best friend, cousin, and they play 2K together every goddamn Friday night. And now he seeing you and they texting you. Now y'all heart inclined. Y'all going on dates, making it seem like everything good. Now y'all sitting here texting. Now y'all doing this. Now y'all coming together. And it's just that one day that your husband got that suspicion.
Right.
He supposed to get off at 6:30, 7:30 in the morning, and he goes in at 6 at night. But what he does, instead of going on his lunch and coming home at 12, he go ahead and take his little PTO, his time off, and come home at 10.
Right.
And now y'all looking down the barrel of a gun. That's what you looking down. And now this man heart inclined unto you and vice versa. Now y'all dead right there. And now this man falling into destruction because now he got to do time behind murdering y'all because you want to play with this man's heart and you ain't had no loyalty. Right. And then you want to get this man, you threw 2 people's lives away. Meanwhile, it ain't her fault either. It's your fault too because you should have been asking, you got a husband? Why this your husband in this picture frame? Why it smell like this man cologne in here? This your husband in here? This mattress spot feel like a man been laying here. You should have been asking all the questions. This your big house, you pay for this on your own with Amazon money? You should have been asking all them questions. Go ahead.
I like this, sir. Common one for Proverbs 6:32.
Let me hear it.
And say, but whoso cometh adultery with a woman, lack of understanding, he that doeth it destroyeth his own soul. And real, she said, destruction would be not seeking righteous counsel for your marriage. Spiritually weak.
Is it?
Kind of yes.
Hey, both of them hit on the head. Both of them right, man. Both of them right. They so on point, man. I appreciate both of y'all participation for real. Cause that just shows brothers and sisters really taking heed in what they taking heed on. They're actually gonna go out here and shed that, you know what I'm saying, shed the truth on other people, shine that light, you know what I'm saying? Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. I got love for both of y'all. Y'all my brother and my real. You know what I mean? Start from the top on that. But yeah, so the destruction in the heart doesn't always just mean, oh, I'm angry or I'm gonna get into a fight. Sometimes destruction in the heart, niggas end up getting killed. Women end up getting killed. Stabbed to death. Man, I seen something on a website to where I'm pretty sure y'all seen like when cameras show night vision, like black and white. It was a camera set up in the house, like the camera was here, like the actual camera, but the bedroom, like the door was there. And I think the husband set it up like that, or the wife. I forgot who it was, but it was a while ago. Had the camera set up here to the bedroom door, but the bed was right here. And through the camera, you could see them people floating, doing whatever they doing, you know, getting off, surfing, whatever.
Right.
But then you see the person coming through the door, literally, you can see them with a knife, jumping straight on it like this. One person in the bed didn't move, but the matter of fact, it was a lady. In do mind, this is the opposite, but I'm just letting you know what could happen with me.
Right.
And I think it might have ain't been with. No, Salaki. It was with a man, I believe. And a woman, she was able to get up. But as the man sitting here stabbing him, the guy didn't get up. But the woman, when she got up, you could tell she was limping. So I'm assuming she got stabbed in the leg.
Right.
And that's because that guy's heart was going into destruction. Ain't no man gonna stab no random man over no woman.
Right.
We and I don't want to say we're like dogs, but think about a dog in the street in heat. If that dog already belongs to a household and there's another male dog in there, he knows.
Right.
But if that male dog is in a fence and see another male dog approaching that dog is going to go goddamn crazy. Crazy. It's in nature for men to conquer their women. It's in nature for a man, when he put his rod in that woman, regardless if she's a whore or not, that's my woman.
Right.
Just like niggas in the world say, oh, well, it's certain ones that's off limits. Hey, is she a hoe, they all for you. But you know how niggas be like, oh, she for me. But blank, them hoes, you can have them.
Right.
Now I mean, niggas, they mark their territory. Mm-hmm. We all do. And people die behind that. And I'm really trying to be vivid, but I know I don't want to get the channel blocked. Right. Brothers would really kill for what's there. They really would. Do not find out. Go ahead.
This is Ecclesiastes 9:9.
Mm-hmm.
Sit not at all with another man's wife,
Mm-hmm.
nor sit down with her in thy arms.
Mm-hmm.
And spend not thy money with her at the wine, lest thine heart incline unto her, and so through thy desire thou fall into destruction. Right.
Now let's go. Now we're rolling into the whole thing of interracial marriages. Interracial marriages is, let me find the right word, disgusting. Interracial marriage is disgusting.
Right.
I mean, the rest of them, they can do whatever they want to do. But when it comes to us, like we seen on Facebook, this brother said, we got to get our women back. You had a Judite sister talking to, assuming married to a European man. You had a Judite sister married to a damn Arab man. You had a Judite sister married to a Chinese man. And he said, we got to get our women back. Our sisters better hope they don't end up on a damn plate. Brothers better hope they don't end up at the highest tree in damn South Carolina. That's what the Lord despises and hates interracial marriage. Pull that precept, hate the sinner and hate the sinner. Salaki. Come on, show you right now. The Lord hates the sinner. The sinner. How can the Lord hate the sin and not the sinner? But the sinner is the one committing sin. The Lord can love the sinner if he's not a sinner or she's not a sinner.
This is Ecclesiastes 12:6. For the Most High hateth sinners.
For the Lord hated sinners. People who do this whole unlawful sex, interracial marriage, being a false prophet, sleeping with women on their flower, while they got situation in their flesh. Want to be join with the heathen. Want to smoke weed. Want to be a whoremonger or a whore.
Right.
Want to be out here being a wicked witch or a wizard. You know what I'm saying? Doing all these other abominations as far as homosexuality and lesbianism. I mean, it's 1,000 more. Not keeping high holy days. Right. Not paying tithes. You know what I mean? Asking the Lord for something and you doing abomination. The Lord is not going to hear what you got to say. You are sinning when you want to pray for something, but meanwhile you still want to be an abominable creature, eating bloody ass meat.
Right.
All of that, man. All of that. I mean, think about how you going to trap your brother. You know what I mean? And set your brother up for trap. Think about how you going to sleep around on your husband. Things like that. Loving thinking you Muslim and you're a Christian and XYZ. It's damn near 600 more laws, and I ain't even said the other 13 of them. I probably said a good 8. Go ahead and read it from the top out.
Mm-hmm. For the Most High hateth sinners.
The Lord hates sinners. He hates you. If you're a sinner, the Lord hates you. He hates you. So don't say there ain't no hate in the Bible. The Lord goddamn hates you.
Right.
You're filthy to him. And you ain't serving him no purpose. He hates you again. And it's only righteous that I hate what the Lord hates.
Right.
Because if I make it seem as if it's okay, then I'm going to be the one who's going to be considered lowest in the goddamn kingdom.
Right.
The Lord hates you, man. Go ahead.
And will he pay vengeance unto the ungodly?
And the Lord is going to pay vengeance to the ungodly. You cigarette smokers, you better hope you don't wake up with coughing up blood and find out you got a level 3 cancer. You better hope. For you sisters over here throwing your box around right now as I speak, instead of having your black ass in class, you better hope you don't wake up with the trick.
Right.
You better hope you don't wake up with HIV. The Lord going to pay vengeance, and the Lord hates you for it. And as we can see right now, the KKK hate niggas. They'll kill us. So think about what the Lord going to do to you if he hates you. He might let you live with AIDS. He might let you live with cancer. Or live a long life of damn child support in debt. Go ahead.
Come. And keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it on that.
All right.
Oh, you want to go to verses?
Let me hear. Let me hear.
Verse 7. Help unto the good and help not the sinner.
Say it again.
Help unto the good and help not the sinner.
Give unto the good and help not the sinner. Help not the sinner. Now I know they come to a point where people say, oh, well, sinners going to want to help. Yeah, you help a brothers and sisters that actually try. But a sinner that want to sell drugs out here, a sinner that want to smoke weed and thinking her OnlyFans going to pay her bills, who gives a damn about helping them? Depend on your OnlyFans. If you think you worthy, show that you worthy and give up all of that. Like the Lord said in the scripture, told that rich man, give up all your riches. Give up all your riches. If you can't give up showing your behind or pork is the main issue. One of the main issues when it comes to this black and brown community.
Right.
Catfish, shrimp, thinking you doing something. You're dying. And you're dying. And the Lord said, help not the sinner. Help not the sinner. Help not the sinner, man. Go ahead.
Verse 8. A friend cannot be known in prosperity.
Mm-hmm.
And an enemy cannot be hidden in the advertised
Adversary.
I think it's advertising. So like
Nah, you too wild, man. No. You could drop that, man. You go to 1 Ezra 8 and 84. And if I'm not mistaken, I think 85 is what I need too. If I can remember it correctly. But yeah, so the Lord is against interracial marriage. So by the Lord say help not the sinner, look at R. Kelly. Just found out earlier, R. Kelly, they didn't tack one set of charges on him when he got locked up. They didn't tack two set of charges. I just found out 2 or 3 weeks ago they gave him a third set. Officer Bond told me today they gave him another set of charges. The Lord ain't looking at no sinner like that. But guess what? He was in a Christian church. The same one that say the law is done away with. The same one said love, come as you are.
Right.
You can love who you want to love. He came as he was. He started loving on who he want to love, and he came as he was. And now look at him, getting all these charges.
Right.
The Lord said, "Help not the sinner." Look at Gina too. She's an IG model, sleeping around, not a little bitch dying of AIDS and HIV. Slaki. Now she dying of AIDS and HIV. Who is gonna help you? Hosea 4:6 said, "My people are destroyed from a lack of knowledge."
Right.
Whoever reject knowledge, I'm going to reject thee. He was in the Christian church the whole time. The whole time. Go ahead.
This is First Edges, chapter 8, verse 84.
Mm-hmm.
Herefore, now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons.
Don't join your daughters into their sons. I forgot what the sister name is. Y'all go Google it. I forgot what the sister name was, but she was. I think she was the guy, the European guy she was dating. I want to say he was a tight end for playing football, and he beat the hell out of her. And when he beat her down to a pulp, she woke up and he said, "Damn, you survived. You tough. You're tough." Sisters should not be out here trying to deal with other women. Just like look at your Kanye's out here dealing with other women. The man's going crazy. Look at King Solomon. The man lost a whole damn kingdom behind some wet box.
Right.
That ain't had nothing to do with this nation. That same box, them strange women he was dealing with, helped this nation go down. Help the nation. Look at 21 Savage and Wiz dealing with Amber Rose. What them niggas got? They ain't even with her no more.
Right.
Well, what are you proving? And again, I know it sounds like I'm going more one way, but a lot of sisters, if the sisters listen, they can understand where I'm coming from, saying, well, come with the man. I'm saying it this way for a reason, to put a woman in her position, the position of that whore, and I'm putting it for the man to be the one to being destroyed. Right. So it's both of y'all in at the same thing. I ain't playing one side today. This ain't women class. This ain't brotherhood class. You know what I mean? So now look at the whole situation. Look at it. Read from the top up.
Herefore, now shall ye not join your daughters unto their sons, neither shall ye take their daughters unto your sons.
So you shouldn't even be. So you shouldn't give your daughter to those heathen. Cause I don't know one black man. First off, that says my black baby or my Spanish or Native Indian baby can go be with a European man. I don't know none.
Right.
I don't know none. But then on the flip side, you shouldn't give your son to no European woman.
Right.
I still don't know no black man that say it's all right for my son to go deal with a European woman. But black men tend to say the hell with whatever y'all say and go do it.
Right.
The Lord's saying it for a reason. You should. That's basically saying the black man is for the black woman. The Hispanic woman is for the Hispanic man, and vice versa. All different Native Indian man and Native Indian woman. However y'all want to put this 3 side with this 3 side. It could go X straight across, up and down. However, you know what I mean. The Lord said it for a reason. That means that we are for who we are for. I mean, you wouldn't sell a damn Lamborghini for a damn Toyota. You wouldn't sell a Hayabusa, which is a motorcycle. You wouldn't sell a Hayabusa for a damn scooter or a moped. You wouldn't trade a Rolex or a Patek for no damn what's that joke called? Inventica watch.
Right.
You wouldn't trade none of that for that. So why are you trading the value of Israel out to some damn heathens that don't even appreciate your value? They appreciate what you could do for them, but they don't appreciate your value. That's why the Lord said that. And plus, you watering down our goddamn nation, man. We don't want no damn mayonnaise, macaroni, and cheese with raisins up in here. No naked ass chicken with no flour on it. Go ahead.
verse 85. Moreover, you shall never seek to have peace with them, that ye may be strong and eat the good things of the land.
So you shouldn't seek peace with them. Now the brothers, when the scriptures say peace with them, you shouldn't be saying, "Oh, I'm in my bag. I'm gonna go ahead and sell this weed," because that means you making peace with the heathen. You doing exactly what the Lord said don't do. You shouldn't be saying, "Oh, what weak black men say, oh, God love everybody, so you want to go get a Becky or Kim Kardashian." You shouldn't be seeking peace with them. You know what I mean? You shouldn't just think you all about dribbling a ball and jumping and dunking and throwing a football and wrestling. You shouldn't be seeking peace with them. On the flip side, sister, you shouldn't just be showing your booty crack and your booty hole over to these people.
All right.
You seeking peace with them. You shouldn't be saying, "I'm independent, I don't need a man," because you seeking peace with them. You shouldn't be talking like, "Oh, I'm gonna sleep with him. I'm gonna get whatever I could get out of him," because you seeking peace with them. When you seek peace with the other heathen, that means you're willing to compromise your people. That means you're willing to give up whatever for you to be okay.
Right.
The same dumb, ignorant things are the generation before us, then the generation right before that saying, "Worry about yourself." Now you are one of them. You're one of them that follow Martin Luther King and ain't made a damn change. Don't seek peace with them. Don't vote. Don't go out here and sleep around. Damn abortions. Damn LGBT. Damn feminists. Damn the whole right wing, Republican, Democratic, all of that. Damn all of that. Damn being a Muslim, in Rastafari and in Christian. Damn all that. Because when you accept all of that, you're seeking peace with them. You seeking confirmation. You want to be warm and cozy. Damn compromise. Die like a goddamn man.
Right.
Die like a damn woman of Israel. Be one of them. Being a damn coward. You can look over here and what was it? Maccabees? I think second Maccabees. All them brothers died and they mama watched them die. And then she died right after them. You know why? Because they didn't want to do something so small as eating a piece of little piece of pork. Right. This much pork they didn't want to eat. And then slaughtered them brothers. Slaughtered all 7 of them and the mama. And the baby boy that was last still didn't eat it. Meanwhile, you got to seek peace on everything. You got to look for child support and weddings and damn divorce and XYZ. You can't do nothing else but seek peace with these folks because you're weak. The same y'all say we need to separate from them and we need to do our own thing. Meanwhile, you say we need to separate from them and do our own thing, but you still go out here and buy their weed.
Right.
You still out here thinking just because you screwing a Becky and getting your rocks off all type of time and you get her credit card, you ain't no nigga. No nigga. No, you seeking peace with him. Becky ain't gonna be there. Nigga, you not that nigga you think you are. You not that is. Until you able to take a grasp of your relationship and tell that black woman to shut the hell up and she actually hush and you still love on her and she could love on you back, then you could say you doing something, man. And that's how the Lord take it. If you can't even sit here and put your own rib in check, and I ain't talking about beating on like the Muslim. If you can't put your own rib in check, then nigga, you really not that nigga you think you is. Right. You're a coward. Sis, if you can't shut up or put yourself in check, you really not that bad bitch you think you is. You not that bad bitch. You ain't shit. Salakia. Let me say it like that. Yeah, man, but I feel like now I'm getting warmed up. Now I'm getting in my fade. You know what I mean? So when it comes to interracial marriages, understand, black sister, black man, Hispanic woman, Hispanic man, Native Indian woman and man, y'all, all of us are for each other. Y'all 3 is for them 3. Those 3 is for y'all 3. And that's how it's supposed to be, man. Not Becky ain't doing nothing. Becky will have your ribs showing. That nasty ass potato salad. Roaches in it. Anything in there? In the chat? Nah, you can read that. Go ahead.
And ye may be strong and eat the good things of the land, and that ye may leave the inheritance of the land unto your children.
So, if the seed Pull that. All right, hold that right there. Hold that. I believe it's in Leviticus where it say the pedigrees of their father, and the heritage. So, if you got a brother right here sleeping with an Asian woman, how can everything that brother worked for right here go to this child if this Asian woman is gonna be over this child once he dead?
Right.
So if this Asian woman gonna be over all of this good that this child has under here, obviously if the grandmama and the family is over here, what's gonna happen? The yacht that man worked hard for, the business that man worked hard for, you know what I mean? All the degrees that man had, he worked hard for. The whole 401k that man worked hard for. The damn $200,000, $300,000 in the bank account he worked hard for. If the inheritance go to the first son, and this Asian woman is over here over the son, and he bringing it over here, where's all the inheritance gonna go to? 300,000 gonna build up Chinatown. You know what I'm saying? The yacht gonna come over here. The weed and everything else gonna come over here. So when it say sleeping, you know, dealing with these other nations, if you're sleeping with another nation, them inheritance ain't going to you. Right. And for sis, let me tell you, if you're sleeping with another heathen man, the inheritance ain't going to you.
Right.
The inheritance ain't going to you. Right. It's gonna go to that son. Or that man that's a heathen gonna pass it on to his people. It's not going to you, sis. It's not going to you. That's why y'all feel as if you need to get married and sign marriage license and this and that. Get a nigga, a ain't shit nigga that's just like a black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man, you quote, and get him. Get him. I ain't never heard a white man say, she held me down when I was in nothing.
Right.
I ain't never heard that.
Right.
I ain't never heard a white man say, when he made it big, I thank my mama. I ain't never heard that. If you heard that right now, put it in the chat. I ain't never heard a white man say, I thank my mama. Right. I paid for my mama to get out the hood. Right. Or get out of whatever. I ain't never heard a white man say, oh, she held me down when I was working out a garage, sleeping on the goddamn floor eating ramen. I ain't never heard that. I ain't never in my life heard no crap like that.
Damn right.
And if you put it in here right now, I'll cut the class off. I will cut the class off. Go ahead. That nonsense. Thinking you getting somewhere, sis. Get an ain't shit nigga. A spick, a savage. Get one of them. And I promise you, when things come up on the up and up, all your hard work, that man he gonna understand. He gonna understand. Dealing with an Esau or a Chinese man, like he gonna say, if she held me down. No, he held that sack. That's what you held. That's what you held. Go ahead.
That's it on that. I don't want, unless you want me to read 86.
Oh, let me hear it, man.
And all of it befallen is done unto us for our wicked works and great sin, for thou, O Lord, did make our sins light. Verse 87, and hiddest of us unto us such a root, but we have turned. You good? I'll drop that. Go to 1 Ezra 9 and 7. Come.
Yeah, man. And they'll read to 9. So when I be saying that, man, y'all sisters, y'all brothers, and even with the brothers, man, it's your job to hold that sister down. If you sleeping on the floor, now I mean, hard to find a job. You sleeping on a homie couch, living long distance, trying to make things happen. You know what I mean? Even if you feel like the end is near and you can't make it, bro, and that shorty still your real, but that woman still holding you down, bro. Pay homage when it come up. Right. Pay homage. She held you down while you was sleeping on the floor when your mama was out. At least when you make it to that place, make sure baby's straight. Right. Make sure your real straight. Make sure her kids or whatever, you know what I'm saying, your seed straight. Right. Because at the end of the day, I ain't never even heard that with no Edomite woman. Talking about, oh, my little nigga slave held me down. And I ain't never heard that. Right. I ain't never heard no other nation of people other than them going to the Grammys and going to the Oscars and BET Award, the VMA Award, saying the first I want to give thanks to the Lord. And my mama, and then blase all the way out to the managers. I ain't never heard a white person. The first thing they do is this right here. First thing I want to do, I want to say thank you. That's it. That's it. That's it. Am I lying? Nah. I just want to say thank you, and thank you for everybody for their support. God bless America. Like that's all we hear. That's all we hear. Right. That's all we hear. They understand that it ain't about us. It's about them. Right. Come on. Go ahead.
This is first Ezra 9:7.
Mm-hmm.
So Edras arose up
Mm-hmm.
and said unto them, Ye have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives.
So you transgressing the law. What is that, Op? Or as a matter of fact, hold real quick. Somebody put it in the chat. What does transgression mean or transgress the law mean? I'll give y'all about 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? Hey, any more? Nigga. You want that?
Nah, I say nah, you too hard.
Yeah. Then the court. Yeah, the court caught it. Let me get that little. Oh, snap. What it is, hey, ain't too much been going on. I'm on that strong drink, that yeah. Anything in the chat?
Lie, sir.
I give y'all 10 more seconds for time's sake, you know what I mean? Because I want to get all these precepts out the way. Because these false prophets, that's really why all this whole topic right here, everything that I did today, boiled down to false prophets. Because TikTok is the most disgusting thing I've seen. What?
Like you said, look, Humble One said it means that you sin or transgress God.
Mm-hmm.
Transgress God. That's it. Yeah, he the only one that said something.
That's right. Transgression is to break the law, go against the law. You know what I mean? Where there's no law, there's no sin.
Right.
Like, for example, you know, where there's no law, there's no sin. So there's no law behind how fast I can run. You know what I mean? Or the form I gotta take, or the form it take for a brother to bench press. You know what I'm saying? Or you know what I mean? Just how to box. There ain't no law behind that.
Right.
So that ain't transgressing law. Transgressing law is doing something against the Lord out of the 613 law that I did speak prior. You know what I'm saying? But if I gotta break it down, smoking cigarettes, smoking weed, selling weed, underage sex, you know, molesting young women and young boys and things of that matter. You know what I'm saying? Those things in this being disobedient to your husband, beating on your wife, those things you shouldn't be doing.
Right.
Transgression of the law. Now, right there, because they transgress the law because they marry strange wives. Right. You got the word strange. You know what I'm saying? That mean other alien is anything foreign to a land, but that's not, I ain't never seen that in scripture. But strange is a foreigner, somebody who's not black, Hispanic, and Native Indian. Right. What's the other one? Right there. Well, you taking strange women, you taking heathen women and all of that as wives. That's a transgression of the law. Yeah. You know what I mean? And again, you can have a woman whose dad is black and her mom's from Thailand. Right. She's Thailand. That's lawful. Because again, the seed of your father is who you are. Right. That was what I'm looking for, the pedigree. The pedigree of your father is in Leviticus. You got it? That's the one I was looking for. It slipped my mind because I was rambling. But yeah, so you are who your father is. You know what I'm saying? And again, we don't delete what or minimize what the woman is. Yes, you might have certain traits. You might have how she look or a certain way she act or her hair or, you know what I mean, being a bomb cook, you know what I mean, or somebody, a herbalist, somebody who know how to mix up herbs and things. Yeah, you might get some of your mom got, but at the end of the day, your genetics and who you is from your father, because your father sowed that seed into that ground. Right. Your mother watered it, she helped it grow, blossom, and then there you go, just like a tomato or an apple or an orange. It just say the congregation gathered together, pedigree something in Leviticus. You ain't gotta go ahead and drop it out. It ain't no thing. Alright, no, it ain't no thing, man. That was just a quick note. You know what I mean? Okay, so Go ahead and finish that off, cause yeah, I'm about there. Now we about to start running through it. We got about 5 or 6 more precepts, y'all. You know, speed it up just a little bit for time's sake. You know what I mean? You know, I like to break it down and get into my class. You know, Salaki for that. But hey, I mean, what you want me to do? Go ahead.
Common concept.
Mm-hmm.
I'm starting. So Edris arose up and said unto them, Ye have transgressed the law in marrying strange wives, thereby to increase the sins of Israel.
Mm.
Verse 8, and now by confessing if the Lord unto the Lord God of our fathers. Verse 9,
Mm-hmm.
and do his will and separate yourselves from the heathen of the land.
See, the Lord says separate ourselves. He says separate ourselves. So it is transgression of law when we get strange women or strange husbands. Is weird, but the Lord says separate ourselves. That means we need to be holy, like Deuteronomy 7:6 said. Right. Y'all, thou art holy people. You know, people that's above all. You know, paraphrasing. We're holy. Go there to get that Zephaniah 2:1. Mm-hmm.
This is Zephaniah 2:1.
Mm-hmm.
Gather yourselves together, ye gather together, O nation not desired.
The Lord's telling Black, Hispanic, and Native Indians to gather ourselves together. Gather ourselves together. Don't show no peace with these people when it comes, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to us gathering ourselves together, there is no peace. We need to gather ourselves together. Like what was that precept? 1 Ezra 8 and 84. People do not seek peace with them. So if you ain't seeking peace with them, you're denying them and you're gathering amongst your people. Go ahead.
Verse 2.
Mm-hmm.
Before the decree bring forth.
Oh, you could draw that. Romans 1:25. Now we're going into the false prophet because the scriptures say, gather ourselves together, O nation of Israel. And it said, don't seek peace with them. But the Christian church always say, it's like, well, God love everybody. We need to be united. We need to do this as one. Right. Then you get on TikTok, they say everybody, that causes division. You damn right it's division.
Right.
How many goddamn white boys you know getting hung by a tree throughout the 60s? The 10 years in the 60s. How many brothers, how many European boys getting shot down in the hood? Or how many celebrity European boys that's getting shot down when they go on shows and go in different parts of the world? Right. Nigga, we just counted P&B Rock. That's who we counted. Who was before that? J.D. Youngin. Before that was Trouble. I mean, what? What? I mean, we could go with, bro, we got a good 20 right now we can name in order. How many of them that when the last time you heard somebody die other than Queen Elizabeth? Who else? Nobody but a damn fentanyl addict and a damn meth addict. Right. Nobody else. But meanwhile, in the Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community, that's normal now. It become normal. Look at what's going on. It is normal for a Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian man to die at the hand of a gun, or hate amongst each other, or hate from a different nation. That's why I say separate yourself. Zephaniah 2:1. Go ahead. But again, your Christian pastor gonna tell you that, and that's why we always got them dying. Brothers see they could sign something for 150,000, 200,000, 500,000, $1 million, whatever, and what they do, bend the hell over and go sign it. Right. In the Christian church, they tell you, worry about yourself. Worry about yourself. These same people that's out here giving these contracts is no different than the Christian pastor. Look at Birdman licking his lips. Every time you see a boy with some skinny jeans on, he's signing them. Running through them boys. He kissing Wayne. He kissed Wayne in the mouth. He doing something else. Right. Go ahead.
Zephaniah.
No. So like Romans 1:25.
Salaki, sir.
No, you too wild, man. Should be who changed the truth.
Romans 1:25.
Mm-hmm.
This is Romans. This is Romans, chapter 1:25.
Mm-hmm.
Who changed the truth of God into a lie?
The Christian church, Martin Luther King, your Catholics, your presidents, your homosexuals, your uneducated mother and dad, you free spirited bastards, your weed smokers, your conspiracy theorists, your fake woke, your damn ancient Kemet's. I mean, who else? Your Horus worshippers, your Zodiac worshippers, your voodoos and hoodoos and voodoos. Who else?
So many.
All of you. Feminism, abortion rights, all of y'all. Y'all done it all. Y'all changed the truth into a lie for Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community. You think that just because you believe what you want to believe is right. No, it's not.
Right.
Explain the abortion rate. Explain the murder rate in prison. Explain it. Explain child support. Explain the rates behind, sisters being the ones living in poverty.
Right.
Originally. Go ahead.
And worship and serve Salaki. And worship and serve a creature Salaki. A creature more than the creator who is blessed forever. Amen.
So,
Salaki.
no, you too wild, man. I understand. Yeah. So for you that y'all worship a creature more than creator, you worship goddamn man. You worship a rock. You worship a cross. The Molech, that cow. Y'all worship all of that, man. Y'all worship a plant, a weed. You know what I'm saying? Y'all worship dumb things. Like this guy said. It was a guy or a girl. There's so much conspiracy theorists on Facebook. They was even saying to the point of the body is like the world. And I'm not even going to say whatever because I don't want to deter nobody away. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you how dumb it is. They said the tree of life is like the body. Right. Think about the veins running through the body.
Right.
Then they say people worship the sun, not meaning Jesus, but the sun is what gives you light. But then turn around, they look down at the dirt and say that's your melanin.
Right.
And then turn around and say when you're a baby in the mother's womb, you're asleep. You're sleeping in the process of being in the old past life. Stop being a dumb F word. Stop being dumb. Now, out of all that you said, what is that going to help when it comes to us getting the kingdom? Every last one of y'all that's watching Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian been in the womb of this so-called conspiracy or fake consciousness they talk about. What have you done or what have we changed from the time that you realized that up until today? We don't even have a damn farm with tomatoes and cucumbers.
Right.
That's stupid. It's dumb. Go ahead, out, man. Go to Romans 3:3. Dumb to think. Like all this dumb stuff. Oh, look up at the sun and get your energy.
Right.
The dirt is melanin. Come on. Why if dirt is goddamn melanin, how the hell I get wingworms? Stupid. Stupid, man. I'm about to have to wrap this class up because I'm about to get mad up in here.
Alright, this is Romans chapter 3, verse 3.
Mm-hmm.
For what if some did not believe?
Mm-hmm.
Shall their unbelief make the faith of God without effect?
Hell no. For all you believe that the dirt is melanin and the baby is woke, this and that, if the baby is sleeping, let me ask, if the baby is sleeping in the womb from the past, like when the babies die, then what is that? If somebody have a miscarriage, then what is that? That's the Lord giving life and death.
Right.
So they died in their past life, but they made it to a new life when it was life in your womb, dummy. You know what I mean? Like a lot of people say a lot of things out here, but can't explain why monkeypox is out here. Y'all don't even know how to explain why the black women feel like she God, or why y'all telling a black woman you don't even know who the hell you are as a black person or a brown person. You know what? With that, I'm gonna close out the class. I.S.U.P.K security announcement. We are the I.S.U.P.K start out 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Rule for a brother or sister. When a brother or sister comes to school, they are off limits. When a brother or sister comes into the school, they are off limits for 6 months. They are to be saluted only. They are here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it. After 6 months, if a brother or sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which a brother or sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother or sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is the commandment. Numbers 18:21, Malachi 3:8-10. Means tenth in Hebrew, ma'asra. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you, give to the treasury department or teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory whatsoever amount you would like. Up holy convocation. Memorial blowing in the trumpet, the first day of the 7th month. This month, approximately a week and a half, September 25th, on a Sunday, Leviticus 23, 24, 25. Down here in South Carolina, we're holding a Memorial of the Trumpets, in Simpsonville, South Carolina. The address is 430 Southeast Main Street. The zip code is 29681 of South Carolina. We are right here by Greenville, South Carolina, and we're holding a feast day. You know what I'm saying? We'd love for you to join. Only black, Hispanic, and Native Indian woman or man will get through the door. Anything outside of that, you will be turned around. That's as simple as I'm going to say it. Reminder, Akim and Akwa to check the bulletin board in the hallway. If any brother wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boot, shirt, pants, headband, and scarf. And with that, shalom.